So you want to learn how to add subtitles to your video. If that's the case, you are in the right place because today I'm going to teach you that. So let's jump into the computer and see how you can do it easy and quick. So here we are inside of Davinci Resolve in the edit page. As you can see, I already have the clip here in the timeline. I already cut the parts that are not needed. So let's start to create our subtitles. To create them, it's very easy. Come here to where it says timeline and just come here where it says create subtitles from audio. Select this and immediately you see this appears in your screen. So you have to select first the language. As you can see, you have multiple options from auto to the language that you want to translate, because this also allows you to create subtitles for a different language. So in my case, since I'm from Portugal and I'm speaking in English, I'm gonna create the Portuguese subtitles for this video. And next you have the caption preset, and in the caption preset you have the subtitle default, the teletext, and the Netflix. I'm going to choose the Netflix. Then you have the max number of characters per line. I'm going to leave it at 42. It's the default number. And the number of lines, you have the option to single or double. I'm going to leave it to single. And the gap between subtitles, I'm going to leave it also as 2. That is the default. Now you have click create and wait for Davinci to finish this, and you will see that it's very fast. Let's hit create. And it's done. This is not fast forwarding anything. This is the real time for this clip. That is, I don't know, let me see how long it is. So it's about 40 seconds, so very fast. So now, as you can see, if you play it, so you want to learn how to add subtitles to your video. If that's the case, you are in the right place. So as you can see, immediately it will put the subtitles on your clips. So if you want to adjust your subtitles, you will select your subtitles here, this track, because as you can see, it creates a new track called subtitles 1. And now you can come here. One of the things that you can do, if you see that the text is not exactly as it should be, you can come here and adjust it. So you can select it. As you can see immediately here in the inspector. If you don't see the inspector, just click here where it says inspector. And you have here the text that is showing, and here you can adjust. If you want to copy this or you want to delete it from here, for example, is the last one. So let's copy it, and if you want to put it here, you can do it very easily. Another thing that you can adjust is the text, everything. You come here where it says track, and now here you have multiple options to choose. So first thing, you have the font face. I want to change this for here Montserrat, for example. I'm gonna use it as bold, and you can change the color of the text. I'm gonna choose it to this one. Now you have the size. You can increase the size or you can resize the size to your letters. The line spacing, if you have multiple lines, you select 2 lines, you can here adjust the line spacing between them. And here the kerning, you can stretch, so you can give more space between the letters. And then here in the font case, as you can see, it's mixed. You can put it all caps, so it will, or all lowercase, or small caps, or title caps. In my case, I'm gonna use mixed. Let's leave it like this. And the alignment, you can select it here. And another option that is close is the stroke. I don't know if you can notice, but there's a small outline here in white, because you can increase it like this. And of course you can select this, and now you have it only in the outside, and this will create outside and inside. So, and if you don't want any stroke, you can put this to 0, and now you don't have any stroke. Now you have the transform. So you have the position. You can adjust the position to the place you want, like this, and you can also here zoom in and zoom out. You can create, and also you can adjust the opacity if you want. So let's put this over here. Now you also can create a drop shadow. You can enable the drop shadow here. You can choose the color. In my case, I'm going to change it to white, like this. But you don't see any drop shadow because the shadow is behind your text. If you want to see it, you have to give it an offset in the X and Y. So let's come here, give it a little bit like this, and a little bit like this. I like to come here to the blur and put it to 0 and see. Let me come here and -3. I want it down and to the right. So as you can see now, you can see it. Let's give it a little bit bigger. So -5, 5. Now you have here the drop shadow, and now you can adjust the blur. As you can see, it gives that, and of course you can control the opacity. Another thing that you can add is a background. If your text is not seen correctly, if it's mixed with the background, you can add here this background, and as you can see, immediately you see this square or this rectangle behind your text, and you can change the color. Of course you can look, so you can adjust it the way you want. You can adjust the outline width if you want. In my case it's 0, but you can increase it so it will give you an outline to your background. And also you can adjust the corner radius. As you can see, the default is this size, but you can put it at 0 and it will be straight. And if you want to do the override size, and you can adjust all the settings here. Normally I will leave it as default. And here, if you want to change the subtitle settings, you can here and unselect, you can change it to this. I normally leave it as it is. So as you can see, it's very easy to do that, and you can adjust all the settings in here. And Davinci is doing it in a great way, in a fast way. So as you could see, it's very easy because Davinci is doing all the work, and you can adjust everything in an easy way. So I hope this information was helpful, and I hope you learned something today. And if yes, don't forget, hit that like button, that helps a lot. Subscribe if you're not subscribed yet, and hit that notification bell to be notified next time I launch a video. Until there, bye!